YouTube, what's going on out there? Nah, I'm just joking with y'all. This is JVS or SEL0320, who I am. I represent JVS. So I got a message from Xbox Live, okay? So for the record, there's been a lot of people that were, well, one, it's a two handful. I think it's over 220,000 people that reviewed my reaction while E3 was going on, I might add. As soon as I went up and actually tested out to see if the backwards compatibility actually worked. I can't thank y'all enough for that. Like, I'm really appreciative of that. I'm just now getting off work, and I wanted, just like that time, to actually go and see if there might be a brand new update, the August update for the preview members, to be able to kind of showcase that for y'all, essentially. But a lot of people were like, why is your camera so shaky? Why don't you use a tripod? I just want to let you know. Got lights here, green screen back there, tripod right here, which the Kinect is actually mounted to. I didn't know it was mountable until yesterday. So, trust me, I've got it. all I'm doing is, I was just kind of like, at the time, it was like a spare of the moment kind of thing, just like this right here, this moment right here. If they, hypothetically speaking, have a bigger list, I have not looked on Xbox.com. So this is clear. I've not looked on Xbox.com. I don't know if the list is updated. I even saw, like, people were saying that I think Mass Effect and Mirror's Edge is added to the list. I have no idea. I don't know if that's accurate or true. All I know is I have a message from Xbox Live that I got on my phone, and I wanted to be the first one. Just like, it's kind of like a reaction. Just like how the reactions are, I don't look at the trailers every time. I go with the flow with it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm taking y'all along for this experience and this ride. So hopefully this is something big as far as news is concerned, and I'm not just recording this for nothing. But anyway, without further ado, let's see what this is going on and see what the actual message was. Xbox, go to messages. So Xbox is going to be going to my messages. Hopefully they don't open up the TV and make a bunch of noise. Alright, let's check and see what this thing is. Oh, okay. I see you. So, I got a message from Xbox Live. Let's see what it says. Thanks for entering. That was the Xbox contest. Whoa. Launch app. Okay, preview program. We are making changes to a few of the backwards compatible titles, and you can choose to launch this amp to launch the preview dashboard and view the announcements for this information. If y'all cannot read that, there it is. You can kind of read it for yourself. I'm launching this now and see where this is going to take us. One of the other things I will say, like I said before, is I've not been able to actually invite any more people because my list is too big. It not irks me, it makes me feel guilty, and it makes me feel bad because I go back through my older videos and people are like, why are you still here? Why can't you not invite me? I'm looking every day, people are continuously inviting, and I've always like actually encouraged other people to, once you have the preview membership, invite other people, and people have been doing that. Like, there's been some specifically awesome people that's been doing that, and I talked about that in a different video, but this isn't the time for that. But I just want to let y'all know that I have not forgotten y'all. I look at every single feed that comes out, every bad word, every good word. I look at it and I want to invite y'all, but I can't. But what I'm going to be doing is this weekend, I was supposed to do it last weekend, but I got too busy doing this green screen work back here, is I'm going to be removing about 100 people, and I'm going to try to go and add in about 100 more people. That's what I'm going to be trying to do because I want to be able to help. Yeah, convictions. So let's see what's going on with this thing. So let's see. This is the normal preview dashboard. Just in case you don't know, if you're not part of the preview program. And this is where you basically get all your listings and announcements. So we're going to go down to the announcements to see if there's anything new. Xbox, unsnap. Okay, let's get that out the way. So, important changes to backwards compatibility. We're going to read this together. Thank you for participating in Xbox One preview program. Help us to testing the backwards compatibility. We've received great feedback from the participants thus far, and we are making several improvements on this experience. We'd like to let you know about the upcoming change that will require an action on your part. Click the known issues to view important information that will help keep you playing backwards compatible titles. Okay. Known issues. Let's see what they're talking about. I don't get it. Okay. So July 20th. Some backwards compatibility titles require reinstallation. If you have installed any of these listing. I guess this will be informal for most of y'all, maybe if anything. If they're not adding anything, this should be informal to y'all. This light might be a glare for y'all. I'm sorry. Let me turn that up so y'all can see a little bit better. There you go. So if you require any installation listed below, read the following information, keep playing. 1, Viva Piñata. 3, which is the Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark 0 is 4. Camilla, Elements of Power. Jetpack, Refuel, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, and I think that's all. If you have any of these titles, you will need to uninstall and reinstall them to continue. So this is just kind of like an informal, impromptu message, I guess, what they're doing. I think, okay, so updated on, and I have not even looked at this. I haven't been on my Xbox, I've been on my PS4. You can see it right there. Let's see, Mass Effect 4 backwards compatibility issue when you are streaming Mass Effect using Twitch through Snap, black bar, output, stream, and that might be a problem. Yeah, definitely would be a problem. So let's see if there's any new experiences though. Nothing new on the wave. Aww, man, that stinks. I don't think I have any new quests either. Quick poll. Nope. There's nothing here. And I'm gonna go to quests and see if there's anything in the quest section. I don't have anything at all. So wait, I don't know if that means that, well no, the backwards compatibility should still be here. Alright. So I guess all it was is that if any of us actually had those specific games that Xbox wanted to kind of look out for you and let you know to uninstall it, and then there's a brand new reinstall for it so you can be able to accurately play the games on a better, I guess, way. I have a couple theories with this whole backwards compatibility. My theory is that by next year, that all the regular Xbox 360 games, regardless if they've been, maybe probably some of the ones that have been redone or remastered, those might not be up there, but I'm willing to bet you that all the major ones, they're all going to be added to the list. If you're going to add 100 games to the first wave of backwards compatibility, for the general public, 100 is not enough. 100 is just a start. You wouldn't start backwards compatibility emulation if you were not willing to go the greater distance of getting everything full circle. Now, it might be issues with the developers, but they wouldn't have even thought about the notion of doing backwards compatibility if they hadn't even already signed on with the other developers and seeing, like, can this work? Will this be possible to get this done as soon as possible? So I think that games like Red Dead Redemption, of course, the Rockstar games, all of them, including Bully, Midnight Club Dub Edition. I think that the Call of Duties, like the original Call of Duty 2, 1, definitely Modern Warfare, for sure, Modern Warfare 2. I think that they're gonna definitely be all up there eventually, but I think they're gonna try to keep to a central demographic just to see how people's response are. If the responses are negative, then they're not going to have it as fast as they could have. One of the things that I worried about was when I initially had my Xbox 360 a while back, and when I was using it, like I was like, they were talking about kind of like adding the backwards compatibility games over time. They never did. They stopped. And the reason why, there was no feedback. And when you actually do get part of the Xbox Preview Dashboard program, let them know on the regular. There's even a little box you can see right there where it says surveys. Not even just surveys, but just talking about like the different quick polls and the registration in of itself. It allows you to have ability of being able to actually go and talk about your thoughts on what games that you really want. If not, go to xbox.com, go to the forums, and there's a listing there for what you want for the backwards compatibility list. Go in and list what you want. And I promise you, over time, they're going to add it because they know that this is kicking dirt in the face of Sony. Regardless, I have both systems. I'm not a Sony fanboy. I'm not an Xbox fanboy. But the fact that the PlayStation 3 was the first one, like the original one, was backwards compatible with PS2. But then the later models were not, and Xbox 360 was. That was something that was a hike up from when I actually bought my Xbox 360. And then when both these new next-gen consoles didn't have it at all, and neither did they have any of the great features that made up for like the PS3 or the Xbox 360. I was like, man, this sucks. But they've now got to a point, a year and a half later, that they actually get to the point where, okay, they're just like or better as far as the features are concerned, not necessarily the graphics or the architecture. I mean, there's no comparison. Of course, the PS4 has an amazing architecture. It's built and grinded for gaming. The Xbox One is, in and of itself, a media hub / computer. It's got 3 operating systems. I mean, the Kinect sensor is way more faster than the original one. They're just underusing it. But as far as the actual experience, that is what they have been lacking. And I think that they are finally getting it, but I think the Xbox One has got it quicker. And with their backwards compatibility, there's nothing that is basically unfair game. Because if they go and say, all right, I'm going to add Halo Reach this week, if they go on a weekly basis, just off of polls, I guarantee you, the more your word goes out there, the more they're going to put it up. And so that's what my thinking is. But I could be wrong. I don't know everything at the same exact time. Like, I've been a tech enthusiast. I've been a gamer for most of all my life. I don't have a whole bunch of games. I got more movies than I do games. But I can tell you that I am in love with both of my systems. Like, when I bought them, I didn't just buy them for buying them. I have been thinking on them, and I've been wanting them to succeed. And that just got to the point now that with the backwards compatibility for this, and even with the PS4 being a reasonable price, it's always been a reasonable price and a great system, I've wanted them. But now they both have like the media player extension. They both have the DLNA. Both of them, you can plug up your Ethernet connection, or not Ethernet connection, but your USB connection, be able to watch what you want, listen to what you want, use your pictures and ground them in the background. I mean, you can do what you really want to now, and that's the reason why I got them. And I knew they had the capacity of doing these things, but Sony and Microsoft, they wanted to hold back. You know, that's just a money thing. But with this backwards compatibility, I think that the list will continue to grow, and I can't wait for it to grow. They're gonna continue to kick dirt, but I think what's gonna be funny is if PlayStation, some kind of way, they were like, okay, well, instead of now PlayStation Now just being only exclusive to streaming, now you can actually have full rights of having PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 games, but just as long as you pay for the subscription. I'm not saying that for Sony to take my idea and just run with it, but I'm saying that if they did something like that, that would be a lucrative move, because that's not backwards compatibility just to PS3. That's for all different games. So if you had the actual disc and they actually have an emulation that's built in for that, boy, and you had to pay for that, you think I wouldn't? I don't want to stream them. I want to take my games and put them in. If it was $3 a month, yeah, I'd pay for it. Right now, matter of fact, Xbox did the same thing. They said, all right, it's all released right now, but you got to pay $5 for it. I'd do it. And I know I'm rambling, I'm ranting. I thought that this was going to go a different route. Honestly, I was like, maybe they're going to add like a couple more games. But like I said, I'm here for y'all. I'm informative. I'm going to continue to push the bar as far as what's coming out, what's new. But at the same exact time, like, I am only human. So please, 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 I cannot add people to the preview service. I will leave in the link bar below, the description bar, that there are people that can really actually help you and add you. But by the end of this weekend, I'll remove over 100 people, and I'll be able to start adding people again, but I cannot right now. But anyway, this is just a backwards compatibility update for Xbox One. If y'all like me to do more updates or information about the PS4, just let me know in the comment section below, because I'm more than willing to do that. Also, games I've been playing is Arkham Knight. But anyway, this is JVS representing SEL 0320. I'm out, y'all. Later.